Welcome back to Democracy and Dictatorship. Joining us now is KP Fabian, a former diplomat who served in the Indian Foreign Service. He is currently a professor at the Indian Society for International Law. Also with us is Anil Trigunath. He is also a former ambassador of India to Jordan. Let's start by asking you, Anil, what we see today in Syria, literally a society where every law of the world is history. Everything wrong that could have gone because of war seems to be happening. Give us a sense on the ground.
It was inevitable, because the way this whole problem in the Middle East, and starting with bombing of Libya, was brought about, and the engineered revolution there, and the problems and creating dissent in Syria was brought about. This was inevitably, the result was this kind of a destruction that one has been witnessing, and a humanitarian catastrophe that has been perpetrated there. We have always been against any military intervention, any external intervention of this kind, because without knowing the terrain of the country, without understanding the dynamic of the people themselves, the same kind of a solution was being imposed that they tried to do elsewhere. I was ambassador to Libya before, and large number of fighters from Libya were going to Syria to fight. And their training were going on in the neighboring countries, and they were brought in there, and they tried to create a problem in a country which was multicultural, multi-ethnic. That is not to say that these dictators, for that matter, have outlived their utility to some extent, and they have tried to create such a situation that there was some kind of a, not a critical, but at least a suboptimal mass of dissent in the country.
Ambassador